Few years ago, anytime I tell my mom that I'm coming to Nigeria, I'm coming home, she'll be very, very, very excited. She'll be very, 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 very happy. She'll be praying for me on the phone. She'll be singing. She'll be celebrating that I'm coming home. She'll be very, very, very happy. If I tell my siblings that I'm coming, they will be very, very, very excited. They'll be very, 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 very happy. They'll be happy to see me. They'll be very excited. Now I got to understand that since 3 years now, anytime I tell them that I'm coming, they'll be so worried. They will be like, what are you coming to do? What you are coming to do, is it very important? Why not wait a little bit? They will start telling me, reminding me of the insecurity in Nigeria, the kidnapping in Nigeria, the killing in Nigeria. This is how bad it has become lately in Nigeria today. We are no longer safe. Nigeria is no longer a safe country where you can be proud of, where you can boldly say, yes, Nigeria is my country. Nigeria is not that safe anymore. So I got to understand the reason why most of our people, most of our brothers in diaspora, our cousins in diaspora, our uncles in diaspora find it difficult to come home because they are scared of the insecurity in Nigeria. In Nigeria today, if you wake up in the morning from your house, it is a thing of joy. You should be celebrating because there was a possibility that Fulani headsmen would have invaded your community and kill you or kill your loved ones. In Nigeria today, if you are traveling down from Lagos State down to eastern part of Nigeria, if you arrive safely, you should be celebrating in grand style because it is not easy. It's God's protection. A lot of people have been killed. A lot of people have been kidnapped. A lot of our women have been raped. A lot of things have been going on in Nigeria in terms of insecurity. And our leaders, act like as if it's nothing. It's not their business. They behave like as if it doesn't concern them. They act like as if it's just a normal thing. If you talk, they will tell you there is insecurity everywhere. It's not only in Nigeria. If you talk, they will tell you, why are you complaining? Why are you always, not supporting the government? This is how bad it has become in Nigeria. When I was little, every Christmas like this, people become so excited. We become so happy that we will see our cousins, we will see our nephews, we will see our uncles, they will be coming home. But now, in the eastern part of Nigeria, people find it difficult to travel home during the Xmas, even not just only Xmas, even during the Easter period, knowing fully well that is the period people unite together. People reunite with their family members, their relatives and loved ones. But people no longer travels back home because of insecurity. This is the damage that the insecurity has brought. Separate families, disorganized society, disorganized communities, and people are no longer coming back home. If you go to the eastern part of Nigeria today, you will see a lot of buildings, a lot of houses that have been abandoned by the owners. Because why? They are running away from the insecurity in Nigeria. And it is like it's a normal thing. Everybody act like as if it's nothing. Everybody behaves like as if it's just a normal thing, that insecurity is just a normal thing. Insecurity is not a normal thing. This young man that was killed in Anambra State is a wake-up call. If this kind of a thing can happen to a vibrant young entrepreneur in Nigeria, it means that it can happen to anyone. Nobody is safe. That you are safe today is because it has not gotten to you. The day it will get to you, you will get to understand that we are not safe anymore in Nigeria. And I keep asking, what has the government done up till now to curb the insecurity, to tackle the insecurity? Nothing, absolutely nothing. They will only come, do like as if, that they care about. At the end of the day, they will do nothing. The other day, about 200 people were killed in Yewata, in Benue State. Over 200 people were killed in Yewata, Benue State. And about 10 children or more than that were burnt alive in a house, and properties were being destroyed. A lot of things were going on. For over 48 hours, there was no press statement released by the state government or the federal government. No press statement released by the police. No press statement released by the military. When this kind of heinous crime was being committed against the people of Yewata, over 200 people lost their lives in the hands of Fulani headsmen. After some few individuals, like people like a very dark man went there, made a video and published it on their, on his various platforms, and it went viral. That was when federal government started saying things, released a press statement and started, sending people to go there. And the president decided to go to Benue State, and the Benue State governor said something. That was when they said something. This is a clear indication that this Nigerian government does not send you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your life. You know why? Because their children are all in America. Their grandchildren are all in America. Their relatives are all in America. They own houses in America. Their relatives are all, dual citizens. Some of them, their children are half American, half Nigerian. So they have nothing to lose. Absolutely. If they even if their children are coming to Nigeria, they will immediately they land at the airport. Police will escort them. Soldiers will escort them from the airport down to their houses, down to wherever they are going to. When they're coming out to go into the restaurant or wherever they will go, they will be escorted by the police and the soldiers. So they have nothing to lose. So the whole thing is the citizens that are facing this kind of insecurity. The other day, people were being killed in Enugu State. The other day, people were being killed in Plateau State. These things has been going on and on. The other day, a House of Assembly member in Anambra State were being killed. They dismantled his body, cut his body, all body parts, and at the end of the day, police announced that the culprit were being arrested. And at the end of the day, we still hear from the Anambra State Police Command that the culprit escaped from the detention. This is the kind of government that is handling the affairs of Nigeria. We are not safe. We are not safe. If you feel that you are safe, it's because they are not getting to you. I'm pretty sure that this young man that were killed, this fish magnate that were killed the other day, he never expected something like that. He never expected it. A very young, vibrant, hardworking young man. Listen, let me tell you, a lot of our youth have made up their mind that they will never leave Nigeria to any other country. They've decided within themselves that they want to live in Nigeria and die in Nigeria. Even if they are traveling out of Nigeria, let it be that it's like on holiday and come back. Now, my question is, why not government make the environment conducive and safe for those youth? And these youth are hardworking people, hardworking youth, adding so much value in the society. We keep complaining, and listen, let me tell you, most of these kidnappers, most of these killers in the southeast, most of them are Southeasterners. Most of them are Igbos. We know that Fulani headsmen, they are doing their thing. But most of these people that are committing these heinous crimes in Igbo land, they are Igbo brothers. The other day, an activist, Okuro Randibo, went to Imo State, I think Omaka, somewhere in Imo State, and he was being kidnapped, and he paid ransom, and he was released. And the reason why he was released because he was a good guy. He did a lot of good things to the people. So those people recognized him, and they decided to release him. And when they released him, he said a lot of things. That if you go to their camp, there are more than 100 in their camp. And the kind of gun these guys are having, the kind of ammunition these guys are having, that you cannot find it in the barracks. So my question is, who is supplying ammunition to these guys? And who are these Igbo brothers that are making the environment, that are making the eastern part of Nigeria unsafe? Eastern part of Nigeria was the safest region in Nigeria from 2015, in fact from 2012 down to 2017, 18. 19. Why the insecurity? We are no longer safe. Our mothers will go to the farm to farm. Some of them, at the end of the day, some of them will not return alive. They will be killed by Fulani headsmen. Or they will be raped by Fulani headsmen. Even if they return alive without being hurt, at the end of the day, they will not be able to, to get those crops. Those crops will be destroyed by Fulani headsmen and their cows. And government do nothing about it. They act like as if it's not their problem. Is it a crime to become a Nigerian? I keep asking this question. Is it a crime to become a Nigerian? Is it a crime that we are Nigerians? I keep saying it time without number. If you go everywhere in the world, Nigerians are scattered everywhere. Nigerians are scattered everywhere. There is no country on the surface of this earth that you will go and you will not meet Nigeria. Even in Afghanistan, even in Pakistan, even in Iraq, even in Iran, you meet Nigerians everywhere. Some of them are not running away because they want to look for greener pasture. Some of them are running away because they want to be alive. There is no war in Nigeria, but every single day you will hear that 200 people were killed, 100 people were killed, 80 people were killed. There is mass burial every day in Nigeria. And government do deaf ear. They act like as if it's not their business, it doesn't concern them. The primary duty of government is to secure lives and property. Today, the primary duty of Nigerian government now is to sell out its own people to Fulani headsmen. And if you ask them, they will tell you, these are not Nigerians, these are other sub-Saharan Africans that are coming into the country, invading the country and all that. Then what did you do? What is happening to our borders, for crying out loud? In fact, Nigeria have the capacity and have the money to fence Nigeria all around. Just like what Donald Trump is doing, fence our borders, so that our borders will be safe, our country will be safe. If you think that that is the problem, that these people are coming from outside Nigeria. Till today, after the killing of over 200 citizens in Yewata, till today, no arrests have been made. Nobody has been prosecuted. Nobody has been jailed. If you did, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's not funny. It's not funny. People are no longer. People are scared of going back home. The other day, one Nigerian guy that was living in Denmark came home to visit his family members. At the end of the day, 10 days before he traveled back, he was kidnapped and killed in Anambra State. In Anambra State. The other day before yesterday, a nurse was called to come and treat somebody in Anambra State. She went there, a pregnant nurse, and she was killed. And they cut off her body. A pregnant nurse. This is what is happening in Nigeria every fucking single day. Most especially in the eastern part of Nigeria. People are so desperate for money, for riches. People are so desperate. Even the security apparatus, the security agencies that, local security that were being established by, Anambra's current government, they call them Egubago and Agune Echemba. Those guys are becoming an agent of these people. They are doing they are not doing what they were established for. What they are doing now is doing extorting the innocent citizens of Anambra State. Not just only extorting innocent citizens, selling out people, killing innocent people. Meanwhile, the real kidnappers are in the bush committing heinous crimes, terrorizing the city. This is not funny. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Nigeria belongs to all of us. We cannot run away from Nigeria. Any day I want to go to my country, I would wake up, dress up, and go to my country without fear. If it's better for me to die in Nigeria than to die outside Nigeria. Every single day there will be a bloodbath, there will be a bloodshed in Nigeria. And government does nothing about it. There are a lot of things that can be done to tackle this insecurity. First of all, you can use drone to search them in the bush and eliminate them if you really want to fight insecurity. And these are the guys that they used to do election, to do their election malpractice, to snatch ballot boxes, because these guns were bought by them. If not, how did these guys get this kind of gun? It was supplied to them by politicians. Fact. Nigeria is no longer a safe place where you can easily go travel. If you travel from Lagos to Ibadan, you should be thanking God safely. You should be thanking your God. If you travel from Aba down to Owerri safely and arrive safely and return back safely, you should be thanking God. The level of insecurity in Nigeria, is nothing to write home about. And government does nothing about it. They act like as if it's not their business. It's not their concern. It doesn't even concern them. And truthfully, it doesn't concern them because none of their children is living here. Even Soludo that we're talking about, his children is all living in America. I think in America or where. None of their children are living here. Their children are all in America. Some of them are all in UK. They bought mansions there. They have a lot of houses in America. Because this is Nigerian politicians. This is what they do. When they enter into office, when they are being elected into an office, the first thing they do is to send their children all outside Nigeria, buy houses in those countries, send their children to the best schools. Their children will have best medical facility, medical care, and they will come down to Nigeria to come and play politics with the lives of the innocent citizens. And these people will still have the mind to support these people to vote for them. I mean, to rally around them, to sing praises for them, and you'll be seeing people. I mean, Nigerians will be saying, "Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well." In what aspect? For crying out loud! In what aspect? Tell me one or two things that Tinubu have done in his regime, in this particular regime. Nigerians are not safe anymore in their own country. We can't even walk freely in our own country. We can't go about do our things. You'll be scared. Last year I went to Nigeria. Once it's 8 o'clock, everywhere it seems like ghost town. People goes to bed. 8 o'clock in the night. Everywhere look like ghost town. 8 o'clock in the night. I was wondering, I said, is that I can't live this kind of life. 8 o'clock here is like, 8 o'clock is like, the day is just breaking already. People are just going out already. It is too much. It is not funny. This is not funny. To me, it's not funny. Because we are no longer finding it funny. There is bloodbath every day in Nigeria. People are being killed. People are being kidnapped. People are being maimed. Mothers are being raped. Our sisters are being raped day in, day out by Fulani headsmen, by these criminals in the bush. So what is happening? Why not use drum to search for these people in the bush? Eliminate them so that we can have peace. So that our people can be able to come back home peacefully. And we're playing hanky-panky. And you are telling me that government does not know the people that are committing this crime. Look at Lagos State. What is happening? What happened during last election in Lagos State? When Agbero criminals came out openly threatening people that if you vote for PDP, that they will kill you in front of police officers. And nothing happened. They threatened people, broad daylight during the election, and police were there, soldiers were there, they did nothing. This is the kind of Nigeria that you are in. And they want us to close our mouth. They want to shut us down. We cannot close my mouth. We have the platform to speak up. We need security. The primary duty of government, of every government, is to secure lives and property. We are no longer asking for basic amenities. What we are asking for now, please, can you secure our lives? We are no longer asking for basic amenities because I know that's a story for another day. Can you secure our life? Can you give us security, constant security, where we can easily walk freely in our own country, in our own region, where we can easily go and do our business and come back, where our mothers can go to the farm and come back safely, where they can be able to go back to the farm and take their crops safely. That is what we're asking for. Security. They're not asking for constant, they're not asking for basic amenities, they're not asking for electricity, they're not asking for water, pipe-borne water, they're not asking for medical facilities, they're not asking for quality education anymore. People are asking for security, for crying out loud. It's not funny. It's not funny. Our people are scattered everywhere. Any Nigerian you meet today and tell them, are you going? You say, my brother, what am I going to do? I don't want to die. Nigeria is not safe. That's what everybody will tell you. Nigeria is not safe. Nigeria is every single. Forget about people comes to tell you, don't say this, and you are destroying the image of the country. How? Nigeria is not safe. Even a dead person knows that Nigeria is not a safe place. Even where I live, even a smallest child today, if you tell him Nigeria, he will tell you, Nigeria is not a good place, not a safe place. So everybody know, even cockroach, another country knows that Nigeria is not a safe place. So what are we trying to do? What are we trying to talk? Our government have failed us. Our state government have failed us. The federal government have failed us. Local government have failed us. They failed us woefully. It is sad. I'm very sorry to the family of this innocent, young, vibrant, hardworking Anambra guy. It is very sad. Nigeria has happened to him. See you guys in the next one. Thank you.